Well, bro, I don't worry about that with my fan base because I know my fan base, the brand, is intelligent enough to know this would be entertaining. This is going to be some entertaining conversations. I know my fan base isn't going to turn on me if I have a discussion with Dave Meltzer. I know they'd probably love to hear it.
Right. Absolutely.
So,
Little bit of a smarter fan base maybe than theirs, could say,
yeah.
A little bit more forgiving fan base. As far as Meltzer and stuff, did you ever have any sort of relationship with him? Did you ever, not leak information, but did you ever talk to him before, like in the 90s or anything?
Oh, bro, my first encounter with him was through a resi in 1991.
Wow.
And
Okay.
here's where I learned early on what these guys were all about, because what happened was, Arizzi was doing his show and he was friends with Meltzer in that whole wrestling community. And bro, at the time, the hot topic was the WWE Vince McMahon and the steroid scandal. That was the hot topic. And these guys were getting together every week discussing it, right? So finally, bro, Vince McMahon said, we are changing our policies throughout the company. And he held a steroid symposium with the doctor that he put in charge. And he invited all of the dirt sheet press to it. He invited them. I went to it. I listened to it. I recorded it because to me, what, bro? I'm going to say Vince McMahon is guilty of all this stuff. And then he's going to have this steroid symposium and I'm not going to go and listen to what they have to say. So, bro, I remember Meltzer got an invite. And Meltzer didn't go. And the reason Meltzer didn't go, I remember him saying, because I had this conversation with him back then, what am I going to go for? It's just going to be a total waste of my time. They're just going to stand up there and lie anyway. And that's when, like, I knew immediately, wait a minute, bro. You're going to assume that everything they say is going to be a lie and they're really not going to try to clean up the steroids and this thing is really legit, and to just not go because you've already made that assumption. Bro, I knew right then and there those guys were full of shit, because you cannot be a journalist and make a conclusion like that. When you're invited and you're anti-Vince, anti-WWE, you're ripping them for their steroids, and then they invite you to this and you say, oh, no, I'm not going to come. You're going to lie anyway. Bro, you're not a journalist. You're the furthest thing from a journalist. So that was my introduction to Meltzer, bro, back in 91.
If he went, he could have said, like, I have questions about this, this, and this. Are you doing this? Are you doing that? Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, bro.
So what happened after that? That it kind of blew up. I mean, he didn't like the way WWF was booked during the Attitude Era? I mean, what was the issue with him and you after that?
Bro, here's what the issue is. I'll tell you exactly what the issue is with me and dirt sheet writers. John, when we were writing the shows, bro, I didn't read the dirt sheets. I not ever, never, ever. We knew we got these people. These people are watching the show. Who cares what they say? They're going to watch next week's show. They're going to complain about it. And then they're going to watch the next week's show and they're going to that's what they do.
Yep.
So all our concentration, all our effort, everything went on. We got to get the people that don't watch the show. We got to get to the casual fans. Bro, how you get casual fans is entertainment. Okay? As I said, bro, somewhere along the lines, these guys became convinced that wrestling is real. Bro, when you hear Wade Keller cut these promos, like, bro, like, are you serious?
Yep.
Like, seriously, Wade? They've convinced themselves that wrestling is real. So now you've got a guy that is promoting, pushing, writing the entertainment aspect of it. All of a sudden, bro, the matches don't matter. honestly. So number one, we hate that guy now because he's not writing the wrestling that we like. Much like today, bro, Tony Khan is not writing the wrestling I like. Do I hate Tony Khan? No, bro, I don't hate Tony Khan at all. I don't know Tony Khan. Now, I'm not going to watch the show anymore, but I certainly don't hate the guy. Like that's ridiculous. So, bro, I think it's a combination of I did not write their style of wrestling. I didn't care what they had to say. And number three, I wasn't a guy that was talking to them, feeding them dirt. I wasn't one of those guys, bro, because I was loyal to the companies that I worked for. So when you take those three things, they turn it into a personal hatred, which is just freaking ridiculous, bro. Bro, it's like, you know, I'm a Giants fan and you got that Giant Dodger rivalry. It would be the equivalent of me hating Dodger players that I don't even know with all my heart and soul. Bro, it's beyond my comprehension. It really is.
It is such an interesting thing, and also they didn't like a lot of the jokey stuff, you know, like any Attitude Era stuff. You know, that's not their wrestling. They rather watch the matches or you know the
Bro,
sport and stuff like that.
those guys, bro, they have no sense of humor. I mean, zero. They take wrestling and themselves so seriously. Bro, the whole cult, it blows my mind because I don't understand the mindset. I don't get it, bro.
It is it's interesting for sure, and they probably did not like you winning the WCW World Title either. Their coveted WCW World
Of
Title.
course not. And then Arquette, and we get into all of that, and I'm like, okay, bro, whatever. This is a television show, bro. Nobody's winning any titles. This is a continuing story with characters, bro, and they don't grasp that, bro.
For watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Follow us on Twitter at the Hannibal TV for instant updates.